I got the fake tag.
All right, I'm going to try and wake up now. I'll wake up through your interview, but go ahead, Mark. Ask me anything you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Start. Good.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, Pierce, you know, you're famous as a TV and then now as a film actor, but of course you started your career on stage. And
I never got famous for the stage.
Well, it's such great training. One thing about acting on stage is you have to contend with people talking in the audience.
And you have to memorize a lot of lines.
That's right.
And know your exits and entrances. Yes.
Well, what kinds of things happened unexpectedly that threw you when you were on stage? Whether it be an audience member who was talking or...
Well, I'm going to tell the same story that I told to someone else this morning. I was doing a play with Joan Plowright and the late Colin Blakely. And it was a play directed by Seffarelli. It was in the West End of London. And we were in the middle of the performance. Colin Blakely was playing our supposed father. There was three young guys. And Prince Charles was in on this particular evening. And Colin is talking to the three lads and he says, now, will you listen to me, okay? I'm going to tell you something. And this drunk at the back of the audience says, I've been listening to you all effing evening. He was really out of control. And the security just went ballistic. Prince Charles is right down there. Colin walked to the front of the stage and he said, get him out of here. He was from Belfast. And he walked off stage. And we were left standing on stage. He walked off stage. And then we followed him off, and they got the guy out. And then we came back on, and we tried to pick up the play.
Ooh.
So, there you go.
Okay.
Anyway, Dante's Peak.
Okay.
Dante's Peak, we're here for Dante's Peak. That's why I've got this wonderful set here. Look at it, it's bubbling away. I haven't even seen this set. This is so strange.
Okay. Well,
this is after lunch, folks. Been here like for the last 4 days. But anyway.
Well, one thing about this movie is you spend a lot of time cooped up in the cab of a pickup truck with Linda Hamilton.
Thank you for picking up on that, my God.
So what did you guys talk about, and how claustrophobic did you get to become?
Oh, you just sit there waiting for shots. Making these movies can be like watching paint dry. You don't, I mean, for the audience it should be really exciting, but they're so technical, they take a lot of time to set them up. So you sit there and you play with the children, you play games, and you tell stories about what you're going to do, what you've done, holidays you've had, and smoke a good cigar every now and then. The actual one of the most, not terrifying, but one of the sequences which really kind of unnerved me was when we were in the river, because they literally picked the pickup truck and put it in the river, and it was done over a period of 4 nights. And the water was freezing cold, and they dropped it in until we came up to here with water. So, good cigars and a little Starbucks cappuccino with some good hooch in there to keep warm.
You know, Harrison Ford said when he was making Star Wars that was one of the most frustrating movies he ever made because he had to react to things that weren't there yet. Something that you can identify with?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, it gets very frustrating. It's very tiring because what you're doing is you're looking at pieces of tape stuck on walls, or you're looking at pieces of tape stuck on light stands, and your partner, your acting partner, is just not there. You know, he's busy getting his makeup done and kind of getting dressed up with the lava and stuff like this. And you just hope that they deliver with the volcano.
And one last question. I saw a picture in the paper a few weeks ago of you with Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton posed together, and it just struck me, that photo, how interesting it was. Did you three have a chance to sit and reminisce and compare notes at all?
No, that was a very sad day. It was the day that Cubby was his memorial. I know Roger, I know Tim, but we didn't really have a chance to converse. The only one that was missing was Sean, which was sad. But there you go, that's life.